So, let me tell you what I'm doing. I am who I am. I'm Fabian. Oh, I'm nervous or something. Also, and I've been. Let me tell you a bit the story. My whole life has been passionate for something, and then passionate for something else, and then passionate for something else, and then passionate for something else. For example, I was always passionate about music, and then I get the piano. I was like, oh yeah, playing the piano, and I was like, oh, I want to play something else, or this thing now, the djembe. Oh, and now I want to play this, and now I want to play that. And teachers, parents, myself, everybody has always tried to put one thing, try to see what is the one thing for me. And a lot of times I found it. A lot of times I found it. For example, one time I was so into jazz and trumpets that I wanted to have a trumpet so badly, and I bought a trumpet, and then immediately I went also playing live, and I was like, yeah, this is it, man, this is it totally. And then a week later or whatever, a month later or whatever, I was like, but the trombone, that's cool though. And I got a trombone, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, it's so nice. And then, yeah, the low is nice about the trombone, it's really nice, like the bass. I got a bass. Ooh, the bass is so fantastic. Oh, it's so fantastic to play the bass. Oh my god, it's so cool. It has the rhythmical part about the bass. I got the drum set. I was, oh, that's so nice. And then I started to create, somebody said, oh, you have to put it all in the computer. And I did it, to all these instruments, put it in the computer, and I made music, like my whole songs and things I made myself. And I was like, wow, amazing. And I've been doing this now for 11 years also. And theater, it was also amazing to put myself in front of this audience and to do it and to create also these songs, but also this theater and this like art, like kind of strange things which are to fuck around with people and to make them move and make them, I don't know, like to do stuff on stage. Oh, that was nice. And then I thought, yeah, but I need to do one thing. I need to do one thing, because that's what I need to do. And so I tried it all the time, every time. One thing. And then I was like, yeah, I just need to go. But then I was like, no, I need to do one thing. Okay, do one thing. So I went to the theater academy to do theater, or to do performance art. And to like, yeah, this here I can put everything in, you know, I can combine everything that I am. So I started to do that, and I was like, yes, I'm starting to do one thing, yes. Gradually, it was hard, but gradually I was like, okay, yes, I'm getting there. But I started to vibrate like, I need to go, I need to move. Even though I was moving a lot there, man, Jesus, was so much movement there, and I was like, I need something. And I was like, yeah, but I love music. So I went doing music. I did the conservatory. I quit theater academy and I started conservatory. I was like, oh yes, this is it. This has actually always been it, you know, music, and to combine everything that I know into this song, you know, like, oh, it's perfect. And then after 2 years of conservatory, it started to also move, like, oh shit. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't want to do school anymore, so I quit school, the conservatory, and then I was like, yeah, but I want to live in the nature, so I started to live in the nature, and then I was like, yeah, I want to to get a boat, so I have a nice little home on the water. So I got a boat, a nice little home on the water. And then I found out that it was just camping, and I didn't expect, I wanted it really to be a home on the water, but it was camping. And then I found out that I wanted to just really camp then. Let's fuck the home. I've been in homes all the time. Let's camp, really. Let's go to a warm place and camp all the time. So, uh, always this movement. And now, yesterday, I broke totally. I went crying, and then I was like, yeah, and now I have all this stuff because I had all these passions. I got also all this stuff, and it was really good. My mother really enforced it, like, yeah, you can have it. Here you have a sewing machine, here you have this, here you have that. But then now I have so much stuff that I feel like, but now I have to stay here. I have to stay, do this. And I get restless again. I'm like, fuck. And for me, where I really have been restless from is the idea that I cannot do one thing. That it's always been split up. Like I cannot do the one thing. Like everybody, like the baker will bake bread all his life. And the studio musician will do studio music all his life because he loves it. And I thought also I'm gonna do that. But now I'm like, yeah, I've seen the studio, I've been making the music I really like to make. It's nice. And now I want to go on again. Is that allowed? And it's really normal to do one thing. Only for me, it doesn't feel natural. And yesterday when I felt like I need to get rid of all the stuff, it's not as an experiment anymore, but really as a must. I need to get rid of it and live without everything. I kind of felt a rest. I felt some rest finally, kind of somewhere deep in my belly. I felt like peace, because I all of a sudden realized that the one thing I was searching for, I already was, and that is that I am change. Always change. I am not the role that you put on yourself, like the baker. I am the baker, or the studio musician. I'm not that role. I am the breaker of roles, because I do all the roles, or all the roles I want. And all of a sudden I saw my duty in this life, kind of, and that is to show people that you don't have to. You don't have to have a role. If you don't want to be the baker, that's fine. Don't be the baker. What do you want to do then? If you don't want to study, fine. That's okay. And what do you want to do then? And if that changes every 2 weeks, is that a problem? Is that a problem for you? Better said. And yes, I found like, fuck, that's it, that's me. Movement. And I think I am the person that should come into a group and maybe be annoying, because he puts a lot of output, and then it's like, fuck, what just happened? I think I should be that guy that is like this, like a storm, like, and it can be really nice, but also really and refreshing, and it cleans everything up, but it can be also really annoying, and I try to be not annoying and please everybody, but now I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just that. And for some people that's annoying, and for some people that's fantastic. Like, I have a girlfriend that likes it. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, so that's why I thought, let's make a video and say it. Just say what it is, what I am, that's this video. I will maybe make also videos about all the things I'm doing. Like now I'm making a sweater of this. It was a hammock and I'm making a sweater out of it. And yeah, maybe also I will maybe make videos of the selling of everything, or removing or giving away of all the stuff. I have made some videos about the boat that I bought and the travel. It took me 2 weeks to get it here. I'll maybe share this too, and then yeah, maybe the people that are looking at this will think, and then this video is for them. Yeah. That's it.